love, y'all, it's raining here, so my hair's real big. Lime Life by Alcon, all natural skincare products and professional cosmetics to those who are interested. And I'm in the middle of sharing my video. Just a second. Let's see. There we go. Okay, here we go. So, what we're going to do tonight is talk about the teen collection. I have to turn my heater off because I'm burning up already. Give me just a second. Okay, let's see if that stays on. Here we go. Oh, let me not fall into the chair. Okay, here we go. So we're going to talk about the teen collection tonight. And what the teen collection is a Brighter Together foundation collection, which includes foundation, 2 concealers, 2 eyeshadows, a blush powder or bronzer, and face minus the mascara. And we're running a special through the weekend to where if you purchase any of our Brighter Together foundation collections, you get a free in that package. Free, yes, free Blenderful, okay? Free shipping, free Blenderful. There we go. So that's why we're going to talk about the teen collection, and we're going to actually use the Blenderful. So let me find something. Let me pull my hair back. Let's see if we can't get it managed just a little. It's a little large. It's still raining. I think we're going to have a lot of bad weather here tomorrow. So I'll get my live done before the weather hits. And I feel like I have a stray eyelash starting out first thing. Alright, maybe we got it. Alright, so let's recap. Talking about the teen collection. In the teen collection, you get a foundation, 2 concealers, 2 eyeshadows, which we've picked 2 right there. I'm going to use Blush Hour and Nirvana. Those are the 2 colors that I'm using. I'm going to use Alive as the blush color. My lip gloss, did I say lip gloss? I can't remember. My lip gloss is Grace. That's going to be our lip gloss. And you also get the Blenderful with its little pouch, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. I chose like a natural, let me get to my, you can work this collection any way. You can choose any of the colors. You can customize it to suit whatever it is that you're interested in. I chose these 2 colors because I can do my brow with this and get a pretty natural. I can even use this to contour or to bronze or whatever, but I can work it several ways, okay? So you have a foundation with 2 concealers. I'm going to use these concealers as my highlight and contour. But if I wanted to use my number 1 concealer that's going to cover up the redness, I can do a number 00 concealer, a number 01 concealer. That's going to be my highlight, brighten, and cover redness. And then I can use Nirvana, do my eyebrows and my contour with a powder. Yes. So there's several ways that you can work this, okay? The teen collection runs $136, gets you free shipping, and right now through Sunday, we'll get you a free Blenderful. Don't miss out on that, y'all. Okay. So we're not going to use the sprays. We're not going to use anything except mascara. I got to use mascara. Sorry, I'm getting a message. Okay. So we talked about our Blenderful last night, okay? So I just dropped the case. I'll get it later. Let's go ahead and start with brows. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm too excited. Let me get my pouch. Whew, all the blood went to my head. All right, let me find my little brow brush, okay? I'm not even going to use a setting spray like I usually do. I want to keep this to what is actually in the teen collection. So y'all say hey as soon as you pop on so I can shout you out and tell you thank you. All right, so we're going to come in with number 16, Nirvana. And just with a light hand, because that's a little bit darker color than I initially start with. I usually go with Loverboy and Nirvana. So I'm just going to go really light in the front. And build us a brow. And if you use your highlight and contour concealer, you can use 2 colors with your teen collection. And because your highlighter and concealer, your highlight and brighten concealer is gonna take the place of you needing a highlight shadow, unless you want something that's got a little sheen in it. Okay. So basically, everything that we usually do is going to be in the teen collection, except the mascara. Okay. Build us a brow, bring it on up, out, not up. Just follow that natural hairline. And just fill that on in. Okay. Now we can take our little brow tamer brush and pull that color on through and kind of start shaping them up. That's not the end that we use. This is the end that we'll use right there. Just pull that color up, brush those brows, pull this color through, get rid of those hard lines, and we can conceal out any wonkiness that we have, which I see it right there. Okay. Now, we'll shape them up. So now I'm going to come in with my Foundation 2 concealer palettes. I'm going to start with Concealer 0 and my number 6 concealer brush. Let me give me a little light up in here where I can see what's happening. And I didn't go with a dark brow. I'm going to shape this brow up to where we want it to be. I like the surprise look. I like high arches in my brow. It's just a personal preference. I think the older you get, the more you like that arch. When it starts to fall, it starts to upset you just a touch. I'm just going to shape that up. Okay. Shape this one up, and we may have to come back in and fill things in. We'll see. See a hump right there. Oh. All right. There's just some brows. Get them somewhat even. Maybe that's as good as it's going to get today. We'll see. All right, so let's start using our Blenderful with our concealer. So I use the brush to line and sharpen my brow. But now we're going to come in with the Blenderful. We're going to use this more often because this is discounted right now. So I like to use things that are going to benefit me when they're on sale. I like to know about those things. So that's what I usually do, is let people know, hey, this is what's happening. Don't miss out on that, because I am a very conservative, very frugal person, and when things are on sale, I don't want to miss it. So we're going to go in with the Blenderful, and this is dampened. Excuse me. I'm going to go into my highlight, my number 00, and come in and just conceal that eye. And then prime that lid for shadow. Same thing over here. All right. Let's blend this out on the top of these brows. There we go. We're just going to bounce this off of our skin and blend that in. Now, I'm going to come in with some foundation. I'm going to use the side of that with our foundation. Just bring it in and blend her in. Blender. Blenderful blender. And because I have textured skin, I'm going to use the press and roll technique. Start over here too. Just take that foundation and blend it around. So I haven't talked a whole lot about our foundations, but I can color match you if you're interested in being color matched in our foundations. They are professional grade products. They are excellent, excellent, excellent. So what you're seeing is pigmentation instead of filler. So you can achieve the desired effect without all that filler and that heaviness. This foundation feels like skin. It's lightweight. Just going to blend this in up here. My lights are so bright I look quite ghostly at the moment. But hang in there. When we get all of our colors in, we'll get it together. Okay? It'll start working with us. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead. Don't forget your neck, y'all, because my neck is a different color than my face. I have a lot of red in my neck, so I also have to blend that in. My natural color is just red. It just is. So we're just going to blend it in. Okay. Hey, Miss Sandra. How are you, my friend? Alright, so we're blended. Get that hairline. Got our foundation on. With our Blenderful, and again, if you have... Yeah, sweet lady, that's so sweet. Do you have a good day? So we're focusing on the teen collection, Sandra. Sand. So we're using a foundation, 2 concealers, 2 eyeshadows, a blush, and a lip gloss. Now, I'm going to go ahead and use the mascara so I can complete the look. Okay, I believe we are blended. You can even soften these brows up in the front with that little point. If you want to get that hard line out of there, you can soften those brows up a little bit with that. Nothing to it. Alright, we Get my hairline situated. Here, so we have our Nirvana on our brows. We have our number 0 concealer as our eye primer. And then we have our foundation on. So now what I'm going to do is start contouring, okay? Contouring and highlighting. So now instead of setting this on my station, I'm going to take my little container, my little clipping, my little pouch. That's what it is. I'm going to take my little pouch. I'm going to put my Blenderful in that and wait for when I need it. So I don't want to set it on my station so bacteria and stuff get to it, because I'm putting this on my face. Don't want bacteria on your face. Oh, that's good coffee. Okay. So now I'm going to come in with my number 6 concealer brush. I'm going to clean that off. And then I'm gonna go into my number 6 concealer and start contouring. And then we're gonna blend out with a Blenderful. Okay, so I'm gonna use number 6 concealer right there as my contour. If you want to use a different color concealer and not get your contour concealer, then you can choose to go with an eyeshadow as your contour. Like, I can use that as my contour and not use the concealer. You can work it so many ways. It just depends on what you feel most comfortable with. Okay? Get the hairs out of the way. Alright. Contour these cheeks a little bit more. I'm using the number 6, our number 6 concealer brush. Alright. We're going to pave the parking lots, y'all. Pave the parking lots. And all of this is with the Teen Collection. Pave this parking lot. Okay. And you may not have to contour where I have to contour, but I have a very large forehead. So I try to narrow it down. I try to bring it to a manageable level. And I've noticed in my pictures that if I don't go all the way to my hairline, that have a white line. Nobody wants the white line. So I got to go all the way. Sometimes I even brush it up in there because it's about the same color as my hair anyway. Help me with my roots. Put my concealer on there. Go through the drive-through. Let's build us a little jawline up in there. Create us a 5 o'clock shadow. Give us a little depth. A little illusion. You can come on down this neck if you want to. Make it look like you have a slender neck if you want to. We can contour down this nose and bring her on over. Contour down your nose and bring it on over. Make it look like your nose comes to a point. You can contour underneath your lip, give you the illusion that you have a fuller lip. But it will always also give you the illusion that you have mud on your face if you forget to blend it. Been there. It happens, okay? So now I'm going to clean that number 6 concealer brush off in my color switch. And now I'm going to use the same concealer that we use on our lids as my highlight, which is the number 0. And come in here and highlight with it. Okay? Full face. You can be very creative with it. And create whatever you want. You can go everyday. You can go dramatic with 2 eyeshadows. So the colors, I want you to keep in mind that the colors that of our products, just because it's an eyeshadow, or just because it's a enduring lip color, or just because it's a bronzer, does not mean that it can't be used somewhere else on your face. Be creative. There's not a label on your clothes that says she used her enduring lip color as her blush color. Nobody has to know. You don't have to tell your secrets. You just hold your head up with pride when people say, oh, that looks nice. Say, well, thank you. But yes, you can use our enduring lip colors as a blush, y'all. Learning things, but yes, you can do that. Okay, now we got all the color where we need to. We might need to come back in. I might use that as a bronzer. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So now I'm going to come in with my Blenderful, and I'm going to blend all this out. Now, what I would like to do is blend my highlight first. So when I blend my highlight, I don't get this dark color mixed in with my highlight, and it throws everything off. So blend your highlight first. That's just a personal preference. Nothing says you have to, but that's what I prefer to do. Because if I blend here and then come back over here, then I may take a tinge of this into my highlight, which is going to throw your whole thing off. So blend highlight first. And what you're going to do is just stipple. That little point right there is going to get up in there underneath that lash line, so you can stipple this in for your highlight. And just smooth, flawless. Stipple your fleur-de-lis. I could just sit here and squish this thing. It's so soft. I love it. Alright, our fleur-de-lis is blended. We can go ahead and use that little tip to go straight down our nose, Cupid's bow, chin. Our highlight is stippled. Don't forget the muddy mark underneath your lip. I'm telling you, I forget this line and this line all the time. All the time. And it takes me like half a day to realize it. Oh well, it's supposed to be that way. That's the new thing. Okay, we're going to take that same little side and we're going to start blending our contour. So blend up, because when you blend down, then that's going to put a drag on your face, and the illusion is going to be that your face is sagging. Nobody wants that. So always blend up, okay? So just take and stipple and blend. It may take a pass or two or three or four. There you go. Blend up to your hairline. Same thing over here. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's wonderful. Especially if you have textured skin. Because you'll always see me use my... Now, I love my brushes. I do love my brushes. However, this is what's on sale. So don't miss out on it. I don't miss out on things that are on sale. If it's on sale, I'm getting it. You better believe it. Because you never know when it's going to be on sale again, and then something may come up and you're like, dang, I wish I'd have got it. You know, regretted not going ahead and grabbing it while it was on sale. So absolutely. Now, I do use my brushes. I do love my brushes, but you will also see me grab my Blenderful after I have my foundation on with my brushes, because I have textured skin, and I'll take those this Blenderful and I'll push and roll and push to smooth out the textured appearance of my skin. So yes, I use this Blenderful daily. Love it. And like I showed last night, I did a video on different Blenderful that was, I mean, I'm not going to say who it was or whatever, where I got it from, but it was just a different Blenderful. And it was actually, when I was blending my contour, it was taking the color, taking my foundation off of my face. It was taking it off and absorbing it into the sponge. Nobody wants that, because if you're going to invest in these products, you want them to do what they're going to say they do, okay? That is the most frustrating thing, is to say, yes, I want to invest because I'm interested in what these products do, or what Nancy is telling me that these products do. And then you get them and they don't do them? No, absolutely not. I would be so upset. So, there is, I always tell customers, clientele, there's even a 30-day money-back guarantee. So, you have nothing, absolutely nothing to lose, okay? We guarantee our products. We guarantee our products. You can get a color exchange, or you can get your money back, whatever it is. All of these products are eligible for that guarantee. And you never know till you try it. I was skeptical. I was like, well, if this is the best thing in the world, why haven't we heard of it yet? Where's it been? And then boom, it was like, this is why. I was like, oh, you know, the stars like to keep things to themselves. The stars. But now we can be stars. Now we can shine like stars. All right, I'm just blending that muddy piece out underneath my lip so I don't forget it. Blend our line by our ear. Go ahead and blend our jawline. Stipple that on in. Get our goozle hidden. Let's hidden our goozle. Let's create us a slenderized neck. Get all that blended in. Okay. I think we got it blended in. You see anything I missed? It's totally possible. It's okay to tell me. All right, now let's start us on some eyes, y'all. All right, putting Blenderful back in its pouch so we don't set it on our station and get it contaminated. We don't want that. Nobody wants that. All right, so now what you can do is, if you want to really highlight underneath your brow bone, you can take that lightest concealer that we have and use that concealer as your highlight. And that's just going to lift. It's going to lift. It's going to lift your eye. Give that illusion that your eye is lifted. Okay? So that is our number 00 concealer that I'm using right there as my highlight. And then the two colors that I chose can be actual color. That is more vibrant and stay in place. Alright, now let's come in with that number 7 large shadow brush and the number 10 pointed blender brush. Love, love, love these brushes. I still got some raspberry beret. That's not going to work well together, so let's get that off. So the two shadow colors that we're using is Blush Hour and Nirvana. Okay, these are the colors that I chose. So if you're getting a teen collection, you get 2 eyeshadows that come with it. You can pick whatever colors you want. I'm going to go with Blush Hour and Nirvana today. And the number 7 large eyeshadow brush, I'm going to come right above that crease and just tap that in and bring it on down. I'm not going back in my color. I'm just using what's on my brush. Okay, now I'm going to go back in my color right above that crease right there, all the way in, and just tap it on down. Use what's left on your brush. Alright, now we got our color in place. We're going to put number 7 down, grab number 10, pointed blender. We're going to make sure there's no color on it. And we're going to take this harder line right there. And we're just going to blend it out and pull it up. Because I have hooded eyes. So I want to pull some of my color up. So I don't lose it in that crease. You'll see how pretty that number 10 blends those shadows. Now, it's not just the number 10, okay? Because the shadow has to have some blendability to it as well for it to look like a puff of cloud. I always reference a puff of cloud because I love that look. I love it when it's just so soft and subtle that it's just like poof. Love it. Alright, so we're just going to come on this harder line right here. Start pulling some of that color up because, again, I have hooded eyes. So I'm going to bring some of that color up so I don't lose it. And just soften that up a little bit. And I can see that there is a major malfunction with this brow over here when I turn my head sideways. Alright, so we can use that as our transition color and just bring it on down. Love it. There we go. Very pretty, very soft. Let me fix this real quick. There's a gap, a gaping gap right up in there. See if that's any better. All right, now let's go back to that number 7 eyeshadow brush into Nirvana, which is that darker brown right there. And we're just going to put some definition on the outer part of our eye. So I'm going to tap. See that? Highly pigmented. Just going to put a little definition right there. That's all I'm going to do. And then we're going to blend that out. Kind of at an up angle, going towards my brow. The tip of my brow right there is what I'm trying to say. Use the rest of that product. Now we're going to come in. Now we're going to come in with the number 10 blender and just blend it out. You can blend up that crease. You can blend it out here. Y'all see how well that shadow is blending? Now I like to come on out a little bit. I like to have a little bit of a cat eye. I just do. I think it's pretty. I like it. And I like to have a lot of definition on the outer corner of my eye. I think it just sassafras things up, and I like it. Bringing up that crease just a little. Look at that. Ooh! That's pretty. And it's not my skills, y'all. I do not possess any major skills. I'm surprised that it's not on my forehead sometimes. And sometimes it is, just so. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pull that color up, make us a little bit of a cat eye. And then we can bring it back in that crease. Just do some small circles. Just get it to blend. Y'all, that blush hour, I'm going to tell you that blush hour, that color, goes with just about anything you put it with. I love it. I do. That's all you need. That's all you need. You got a highlighter with your concealer. You got that more of a neutral, natural pink that can be as your transition. Gives you a little light on the inside. Darken it up with that brown. Give you some definition on the outside. By the time you put lashes on, you're ready to go. Nothing to it, y'all. Love it. I do. Clean that off right there. Now, we're not done. We can still play around with some colors, y'all. Still can. So, let's say that you want to take it a step further and you want to do like a bronzer, but you only have 2 eyeshadows. It's okay. Now, you're going to have to pay attention to the pigment, okay? So, we're going to take this number 7 brush. And I'm going to just, let me show you how pigmented this stuff is, okay? I'm just going to tap one time, all right? We don't want anything heavy. We don't want to go crazy with this. We can use this as a bronzer. Nothing wrong with it. So we're just going to stay in the angle here. Stay in the angle here. You don't need a lot. And this is going to blend out, okay? Tap it one more time. Give us a little bit of something up in here. Have to do some serious blending. But we can use that eyeshadow as a bronzer. Why not? Okay. I don't think I'm going to take it down the jawline. I'm scared of what might happen. You know what? We won't know until we try. All right, let's tap her in. Tap, tap-a-roo. Tap, tap-a-roo. Some of my coaching might be going, oh, girl, what are you doing? I don't know. We're playing. We're playing. All right, number 19. This is an all-purpose powder brush. It is the small tapered powder brush. I call it the all-purpose powder brush because I think it's cute. One of our ladies calls Creamboat cream of wheat because she likes that. So I'm going to call this the all-purpose powder brush. And what we can do is just come in here and blend this out and use it as a bronzer, y'all. We don't even have cheeks on yet. And this is all with the teen collection. We're doing all of this goodness with the teen collection. It's very versatile. Is that the right word? Is versatile the right word? Versatilian? I'm joking. It's very versatile. You can do whatever. Love it. Now, I'm going to probably have to use the Blenderful on this here. But look, there's just a bronzer and some matte bronzer. You don't get any shimmer with it. It's going to throw shade where it's supposed to throw shade. It's going to zhuzh your look up. It's going to get that line out of my head. You can go ahead and bring that down to your temples. The drive-through. We've just bronzered using Nirvana. Look at that. I'm scared to put it on my nose. I'm just going to take a little excess, put it there. Not real sure what's fixing to happen here, but we'll try it. Do we have a jawline? I think we do. With eyeshadow. We have a jawline. Oh, hang on. We might have a beard over here for it's over with. Hold tight. Sometimes I get nervous. This is one of those points. This is those times. I get nervous too. Like, what have I done and how am I going to get out of it? You're live on the World Wide Web. How are you going to do this? But it works out. And I chalk it up to the professionalism of the makeup. Not me. Not me. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take my fluffy brush. This is my clean, my fluffy. And this is what I blend with. This is my rescuer. This is when I've taken it too far. I can just say this is what I used to blend. Let's get the beard out of the way. Blend down the neck. Don't forget that. You want it all to smoosh together. Oh, I just caught a hitch in my giddy up. I don't know. I blended too hard. Oh, what is happening? Sandra, got sharp pain in my shoulder. Got with my right hand. All right. We're getting a little more color back in our face. That caught me off guard. I'm going to break a sweat with that one now. Can't be having no problems. Maybe the coffee will fix it. Let's try that out. All right, let's go ahead and put us, we do get a blush with this look. So let's go ahead. I chose the color Alive. I think it's number 1. I think that's the blush color. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. And I want to use a bigger brush. Hang on, hold please. I'm going to use one of my old brushes. Oh, I haven't quite got all of my brush collection yet. I'm working on it. I'll get there before the year's out. So I'm going to use one of my old brushes. What I do with my switch. There it is. I'm going to use one of my old brushes and apply my Alive. Put a little color back on our face because we're getting a little light. Need to be rescued here. Okay. So Alive, number 1, I think. I'm going to go in with our blush. There's the motion that makes that sharp pain right in the top of my shoulder. I'm going to have to find another way to put blush on. We don't go to the doctor for things like that. We just work around it. We find our way through it. You got to get over it to get under it. Get under it to get over it. You know how it goes. Blend in with our Nirvana. Our Nirvana The hubs, well, what is his name? I'm gonna have to discuss this. I was in peril, Sam. I had a sharp pain, and I need some blending over there is what I need. I tapped a little too hard. Hey, Aaron. How are you, Mr. Aaron? It's nice to meet you, make your acquaintance. All right, so I'm going to take my fluffy brush, and I'm going to make that motion that makes my shoulder hurt. I was asking you because you're a nurse. I made a motion, and my elbow, my elbow, this thing right here, this hinge had a hitch in its giddy up. He said, hi. Hello, friend. Are we blended well? Here's our alive. All right. So we got colors on our eyes. We got color on our cheeks. We can even go in and put some curtains on, y'all. All right, let's find us a curtain brush. Ooh, we got the smoky liner brush. I'm still not used to calling its name to the table. Hang on. All right, number 11. Number 11, the smoky liner brush. Okay, I'm sorry, I just got a message. And we're going to come in with Nirvana. Nirvana is going to be an eyeshadow. It's going to be a contour. It's going to be a curtain. It's going to be an eyeliner. It's going to be the star of the show, y'all. Yes. I figure if I just don't put blush on, I'll be okay, because it didn't start doing that. It didn't start hurting until I started with the blush. Maybe I chose the wrong color. Maybe it was trying to tell me that is not the right color. Back up. We're going to go fancy with this teen collection, y'all. We are. We got us some eyeshadow, some smoky liner with our smoky liner brush. We can do us some, we can do us some press and flick smoky liner on the top. All right, let's get our brow tamer brush. And we're going to do the press and flick, okay? Into Nirvana. And that angle brush, press and flick. Press and flick, press and flick. Give you a little bit of a smoky eyeliner look. You don't have to go all the way in. Just make them think you did. Keep the inner part of the eye open and pretty. All right, let's flip it around. Press and flick. And the thing I love most about this is that you don't have to be precise. The less precision I need, the more I love it. All right, number 10. Pointed blending brush. And let's blend it out. Come underneath and blend those curtains. Kind of feather it out a little bit. Blend that top part. Look how pretty that is. I love it. Love it. I love the little tricks. Get your curtain blending face on. Everybody can see what you're going to look like as you age. Okay. Now, let's take it even further. This is just the teen collection, y'all. We're not getting real fancy. We're doing all of this with just the teen collection. A foundation, 2 concealers, 2 eyeshadows, a blush, and a lip gloss. All right, let's go ahead and fill in this waterline. You know, that always zhuzhes it up a little bit further. I think that's one of my new favorite words. I like the word plethora. It just makes me feel smart when I say it. And I like zhuzh. Here we go. We have watery eyes. That's what we have. All right, let's come in with our Blenderful. and just smooth things out. There we go. Okay. Now, the only thing that we don't have is, well, this is our lip gloss. This is the color lip gloss that I have. So the only thing that you're missing in this teen collection to create a full face is mascara, y'all. So you can get this Professional Cosmetics, y'all. Professional Cosmetics. 1 foundation, 2 concealers, 2 eyeshadows, a blush, bronzer, or powder, your choice. You pick between one of the 3. And a lip gloss. Oh, we got an emergency alert. The weather is not going to do great things. I'm just going to get that blended out a little bit more. So, foundation, 2 concealers, 2 eyeshadows, a blush, bronzer, or powder, you pick, and a lip gloss. A bejeweled lip gloss that shines. If you like cosmetics, you like things that shine. It's got a little mirror right there. And my motto is, if you can't lose it, decorate it. So I surely like things that shine. And then all you're missing is mascara. That's it, y'all. For a full face of Professional Cosmetics for $136 gets you free shipping. And right now, through Sunday, gets you a free Blenderful with a little pouch. There we go. Now we have a color that's called Faith. That's got a little more of a neutral, like brown to it. And if I had that color, which I don't right now, but if I had that color, I think I would really like that color with this look. I do. So let's go ahead and put us some mascara on, because y'all know a look's not complete without mascara. The lashes is what makes the face. Do I have something on my face? Let's see. So our mascara is highly fibered. So it will just extend the look, the volume, and the appearance of the length of your lash. So 1-step fibered mascara. I dearly love it. Okay. Let's lash the other eye. And we'll be ready to go. I try really hard not to open my mouth when I do mascara. It's a habit. It's a habit for everybody. I don't know many people that put mascara on without opening their mouth. I try real hard not to. You can probably see down in my soul by then. Eyes. Bam. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. We only use 2 eyeshadow colors. That's it. And I'm going to do more teen collection looks just to show you what all you can do, how versatile these products are, how versatile the colors are. So you get your teen collection, which is a great place to start. You got a full face minus the mascara. You're ready to go. Off to the races. And then just start building your colors. Build your colors, okay? I got a little mascara back there because apparently that's where it's supposed to be. So what we'll do is just let that dry. If I mess with it right now, it's going to be a smudged mess. A big smudged mess. So you just let it dry. And then after it dries, it kind of, well, we'll just say it dries. When it dries, you can take a little angled tip like that, or you can take you a Q-tip or something, and then you can just flake it off, and you won't even know it was there. You'll have no idea that it once upon a time was there. Amazing, only 2 colors make a difference on your eyes. Yes, look at that. 2 colors. Blush Hour and Nirvana. And you can do so many things with it. The concealer is your highlight. The blush hour is my transition, and I brought it down. Leave me a little light on the inside. And then Nirvana gives me definition in my crease on the outer part. Nirvana is the curtain. Nirvana is the eyeliner on top and bottom. Super easy, super simple, super affordable. Super high quality products. Who's not interested? Yes, I was sold. I wanted it. I couldn't wait for it to get here. All right. So while our mascara is drying, we'll try to get Miss Thing situated. Y'all, it's been raining for days here. And my hair has soaked up every bit of the humidity. I think that my hair has soaked up enough humidity and grown enough that other people are saying, thank you, Nancy. Thank you that all of that humidity is not in my head. Look at that. Look at it. It's much like a troll doll head. When you put it somewhere, it's going to stay there. But you can't do me like this and it just stay. You know, I got a little too much goodness to be done like that. But anyway, there's our teen collection. So let's revamp. We're running a special on our Blenderful, which is at a discount right now of $18. Okay, you can purchase the Blenderful individually for $18, and it comes with this super cute little pouch that keeps everything together. It's magnetic, and it's got our emblem right there on the front of it. How cute is that? And it's made out of leather, y'all. I think. Is that leather? Let me not speak out of turn. I'm not 100% sure. It looks like it might be leather. It's real soft, but I'm not 100% sure if that is or not. I'll have to get back with you on that. But however, it's cute. It's magnetic, and it holds your little Blenderful. Keeps your bacteria out of it. Okay, so you can purchase this for $18 from now until Sunday. All you have to do is message me. I can help you order that, or I can send you my site. Either way, no problem. Also, the other special that's running is if you purchase any of our Brighter Together foundation collections, which means when you purchase these bundles that have been put together by our company, the money that you save purchasing these bundles actually goes back to the Brighter Together Foundation. And the purpose of that foundation is to help women find paths to better their lives, okay? So let me actually see how much. So every single Brighter Together Foundation collection that is sold actually gives back to this foundation. So the teen collection, which we've talked about tonight, it actually saves every person that purchases the teen collection. It saves that person $10 instead of purchasing these products individually. And that $10 on every single teen collection that is purchased through this company goes to our Brighter Together Foundation. Okay? It gives back. It helps other people. It's amazing to me. That's wonderful to me. And that is the building block of which Lime Life has been built on. I kid you not. So the Brighter Together Foundation collection that we use tonight is the teen collection. And what that includes is a foundation and 2 concealers, 2 eyeshadows. Let me set this down before I break it. Foundation, 2 concealers, 2 eyeshadows. You get to customize. You get to pick all of these colors, okay? And a blush right there. All of these products and a lip gloss for $136, which is going to save you $10 instead of purchasing them individually. Gives back to the Brighter Together Foundation, and you get a free Blenderful, okay? So it's not just the teen collection that will get you that free Blenderful or give back to the Brighter Together Foundation. It's all of our Brighter Together Foundation. So if you want to peruse the site and see what is involved or what's included in those Brighter Together Foundations, I'll be happy to talk to you about it. I'll be happy to let you know. So don't miss out on that, because this is not going to last long. These free Blenderfuls with these collections, if you've kind of been on the fence, I don't know if I want to get going with it or not. Let this be an incentive to jumpstart you and get you going with a save. With a discount. Who's not interested in that? Yes, all the time. All the time I'm interested in the discount. So, I appreciate y'all joining me. I appreciate y'all supporting me. Miss Sandra, I love you dearly, ma'am. It's nice to meet you, Mr. Aaron. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all take care. God